What's going on? Matt Savoca here from Awesemo.com, bringing you my top 3 plays on PrizePicks in the NBA for today, Monday, May 2nd, 2022. We continue with the start of some exciting second round series. We got 2 games tonight. First in the East, we got Philadelphia at Miami. The lower total of the 2 games, no Embiid, at least for now, for the 76ers, and that makes Miami favored by 7.5 at home. Then we start with Dallas and Phoenix, a really exciting Western Conference series, a much more respectable 215 point total. Both teams relatively close to full strength, and that's giving Phoenix a pretty strong edge here. They're favored by 5.5. We are, of course, sponsored by PrizePicks, as we are every single day, the best place to play daily prop-based contests. Let's get into the action. My number 3 play picks James Harden over 7.0 rebounds. This is actually Harden's first game as a Sixer without Joel Embiid, and in the last series, he was okay, but kind of all over the place. In 40.5 minutes per game, Harden averaged just 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 10.2 assists, and he didn't have more than 6 rebounds in a single game that series. The points line is certainly something worth monitoring. It was at 23.5 last we looked, but this rebounding line in our latest simulations is looking at like a higher EV bet. Harden will need to do a little of everything for the Sixers if they plan on keeping things close with Miami, with Harden's sideline. And Miami, in terms of defensive ratings at the end of the season, they were actually just so 15th in defensive rating and a fairly slow-paced team. That's why we're getting a low total in this game. Just looking at the projected stats, though, Harden should crush this 7-point rebound line. We actually have him at over 9.0 rebounds, and in 2/3 of our latest simulations, Harden is going over this 7.0 line. My second play over on PrizePicks, Spencer Dinwiddie over 2.5 rebounds. If we just look at the last month of play for Dinwiddie, it's been pretty solid. 13.3 points, and most importantly here, 2.7 rebounds in 27.5 minutes of play. He's actually hit the over in 55% of his games. And then if you look at the Utah series, he was at 15.3 points, and most importantly, 3.3 rebounds in 33 minutes of play. That's a huge boost in playing time. He hit the over on this 2.5 line in 2/3 of the games in round 1. So then you look at the matchup against Phoenix, definitely a tougher matchup. Phoenix was 7th in defensive rating over their last 10 games of the regular season, league average in net rating, but you know they're much better than league average in basically all areas of play. If we look at the projections for Dinwiddie, they do look pretty solid. 26.8 minutes. I think that's fairly conservative. He could easily get to 30 minutes here, and even at that low playing time, we've got him up at 4 rebounds, 1.5 over the prop line. In a whopping 80% of our latest simulations, Spencer Dinwiddie is going over 2.5 rebounds. Now, before I reveal my final play, my number 1 play on PrizePicks for today, just want to remind you guys, go ahead and like this video, and hit that notification bell so that you always know when we're going live. You guys know what to do. And if you could give me, Matt Savoca, a follow on Twitter at Draftaholic, that's always much appreciated as well. Also want to give a huge shout out to our daily presenting sponsor, PrizePicks, the best place to play daily prop-based contests. Use promo code Awesemo when you sign up to get up to a $100 first match deposit bonus. There are truly so many ways to play over there. You can mix and match sports and make cross-sport entries and a 3-player flex play. All you need is 2 out of 3 right. You're talking 1.25x your money. Get all 3 right. Now it's 2.25x your money. Play all 3 in a power play. Get all 3 right. And now it's 5x your entry fee. Truly so fun to play over there. Download it in the App Store or Google Play, or play over on PrizePicks.com. Okay, guys, let's get into my final play on PrizePicks for this Monday slate. And my number 1 play on PrizePicks today, it's Chris Paul over 9.5 assists. I don't know if you heard, but last time we saw Chris Paul play, he didn't really miss a lot of shots. Yeah, he didn't. One of the most incredible shooting performances you will ever see in a playoff game, or really any NBA game. But the assist line is really where we're looking here. Look at the series stats. They were phenomenal for Paul in round 1. Nearly 21 points, over 4 rebounds, and over 11 assists in 36.8 minutes per game. He hit the over on this 9.5 assist line in 83% of the games in the series. And then if you look at the games since March 24th, that's a 14-game sample size. He's right there at 11.2 assists in 33 minutes, hitting the over 55% of the time. If we just take the second half of the season, Chris Paul's base rates say that he will smash this 9.5 assist line, especially with a scorer like Booker back in the lineup. How can you not like the assists instead of the points for Chris Paul today. Dallas was 10th in defensive rating over their last 10 games of the season and actually 3rd in net rating. I don't think they're quite that good, though. The projections look fantastic for Paul. We got him at 36 minutes, 17 points, and most importantly here, 12.5 assists as a median projection, despite Dallas giving up the 5th least amount of opponent assists per game during the regular season. In over 80% of our simulations, Chris Paul smashes the over on this 9.5 assist line. And that is going to do it for my top 3 plays on PrizePicks for today in the NBA, Monday, May 2nd, 2022. To recap, James Harden over 7.0 rebounds, Spencer Dinwiddie over 2.5 rebounds, and Chris Paul over 9.5 assists. Remember to use promo code Awesemo when you sign up for PrizePicks today to get up to a $100 first match deposit bonus. Download in the App Store or Google Play, or play over on PrizePicks.com. We will be back with all the coverage you need leading up to tip-off tonight and every single night throughout the NBA playoffs. Until next time, I'm Matt Savoca from Awesemo.com. We'll see you guys later.